Well, good morning, you guys.
Or good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's definitely afternoon, but it's still kind of morning time for us because we're a bunch of lazy bums and have been sleeping in a lot lately, but
Yeah,
been having a lot of late nights too. So it's like compensation,
pretty much, pretty
evening the
much.
scale out just a little bit. Anyways, guys, look at all this beautiful white snow surrounding us. We got slammed with snow yesterday.
Yeah, and all night last night and into this morning and everything. I think it stopped roughly around like 10ish,
Ish. Yeah.
10ish, right around there.
Definitely more than a foot of snow, or at least a foot of snow. With some of the snow falling from the trees, in some spots, it's like 3 feet deep, man. It's crazy. This
Yeah,
is definitely the most snow that we've had while living on this property.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool, man. We've been having a really great day so far today.
It's been really, really awesome
Hmm.
being able to, run around, have a snow day.
Yeah, with the
You know,
kids.
it brings me back to my childhood like no tomorrow. Coming from Idaho,
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I love that the kids are able to experience it at least once a year, you
Oh,
know.
yeah. We usually will get snow out here, like, 2 or 3 good snows, and then that's it. And even
No.
this snow, even though there's so much of it, it's probably going to be gone within a week. Like it'll be gone unless we keep getting more, but
Yeah, from what it looks like it's not going to. It's going to be pretty cold, you know. So the next thing is all the ice.
yes.
You know, that's going to be the big worry some aspect to it all, but I have a feeling it's going to, like you said, melt away in a week, maybe 4 days if we're lucky.
It just depends on
But
how much the sun shines. Right now, like you can't see the peak of our mountain because it's still got really low hanging clouds. And those clouds do look like snow clouds. So I'm sure at the peak of the mountain it's snowing right now.
it looks like it.
Yeah, but we aren't getting it necessarily here right this second. But all it takes is the wind to shift a little bit, and then it's right on top of us again.
Yeah.
So
So it's been a really good morning though,
yeah, today is like the first day that I'm actually like up and out of the matrix, and I'm in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm still in the virtual world because hey, hi guys, you guys are watching a video.
Yep.
But no, today's been like the first day since right after New Year's that I haven't been plugged in some way, shape, or form editing, and getting that big year in review video finished,
Mm-hmm.
which was a total labor of love. And I really liked how it turned out. And I want to thank you guys so much for everybody that was in the premiere party with us and have watched it and shared it and commented on it. I really appreciate you guys, and it's a blessing that we're able to share that with you guys every year, like a
Yep.
looking back, So
It's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty cool how that one went all together and everything. I think you knocked it out of the park. It
oh, thank you.
definitely told our story and you know why we're doing what we're doing.
I really wanted to put a lot more heart into it this time around because I feel like before, I love our before ones, and like, I guess like viral wise or whatever, the other ones have gone, have a lot more views and stuff like that, right? So like they've reached a lot more people. However, when a lot of people are watching it, it's great, but I don't feel like I really told the story like how we did this time.
Yep.
It was left more up for interpretation, I guess, before for the viewer. Where going forward into 2025, I'd like to spend more time and I guess kind of break myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, and allow myself to be a little bit more vulnerable with sharing our story instead of allowing it to be up for interpretation. I want to just,
No.
so if that makes any sense at all. But I really enjoyed the direction of it. I thought it was really great. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, or if somehow you missed it, we posted a year in review video. It's going to put a hike on card over by Gary's head somewhere over there. Check it out. Share it on all your socials.
Yep.
And yeah, comment on it, like it, all that stuff. It's fun. But
But it was a really good one, man.
Yeah.
It was a good job, babe.
It was
really, really good job.
It was kind of hard for me to get through some of the editing parts. I will say some of the certain sections like would get me all emotional, and I'd have to take a break and like walk away from it and then come back to it. It's always very fulfilling for me as the editor to do that once a year. Like I said, it's a labor of love. It's a tremendous, a lot of footage to go through, and then figuring out how I'm going to present it as authentically as possible as we lived it.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a lot though. It's a lot.
No. No.
But it's great to be out of the Matrix and into the real world. And I stepped out to a white winter wonderland. It's gorgeous out here, guys. And I knew it was coming. Like, mine and Anthony's birthdays are next week.
Yep.
And we always have snow on our birthdays. So if maybe it came early this year, maybe we'll get another one next week. I don't know.
No. You never know what's gonna happen, you know. But from what I've been seeing on the weather and everything, it looks like it's gonna be pretty clear skies and everything. But we'll see what happens.
Our birthday snow probably just came early this year.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it'll stick around by then, but
we'll see.
I don't know. It already has melted so much already, you know.
We'll probably have a few little like pockets of it in the woods, you know. Like there'll be spots where the sun doesn't really touch because of the trees, you know. It's really shaded and that part probably won't melt, but I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what happens, you know. It's always this time of the year, it's like, how long is it going to be here? Because
well, I tell you one thing. Gary and I are really looking forward to the snow melting because while we've been kind of taking a little bit of a break from posting and stuff like that, Gary and I have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes and preparing ourselves for like the next chapter. Yep. And just like how we started last year with doing ice and water shield, we're going to start this year with also doing some more ice and water shield. We've got to cover this back deck area. We've got to cover the new mud room. And that's one of the things I guess we got to finish so that way we can prepare for the metal to come and to get the metal on the building. And we can't really do it with all the snow. So
no,
we didn't make it in time for putting up the ice and water shield before the snow. We actually had it ordered and the day that it snowed is the day that we got it delivered.
Yep.
Yeah. What are the chances? But how it goes, you know?
I'm hoping that it clears up real quick, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's pretty funny. Snow days. It's awesome to be able to have them, you know?
Oh, we're super lucky. Absolutely. Super lucky. This is part of what I always wanted. Like the reasoning to get one of the reasonings for me to want to move out of the desert was so that way we actually had 4 seasons. No. The desert basically has 2 seasons. If you're in the high desert, you will get snow. But that's only if you're in the high desert, and we didn't necessarily live in like high desert.
No, it was like mid-desert.
Yeah, we'd sometimes get a little bit of snow, but not much.
No. Even though where we lived before was 3,800 feet above sea level.
It's crazy, huh? And here we are at what, like 600?
Probably around there, 650 roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know it's weather's weather.
Weather's weather, and it's pretty crazy, but it's
the news this morning.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just gotta. So we were watching the news this morning.
Just see how everything is.
You know, we're waking up in bed. You know,
there's going to be if there is power outages around, you know, or anything else like that. So far, it seems like everything's pretty calm and good.
Yeah, but what I was giggling about is that, like, legit on the news this morning, they were talking about how water expands. And then they were also talking about, you know, make sure you got your insulation because heat rises. And I swear it was like literally like a 2-minute segment with both of that in there. I'm like, they probably watch our shows. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. I was giggling though. I was giggling.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But it's it's gonna be a wonderful day though. Yeah. I'm super happy that it snowed. The kids already made a snowman.
Yep, they did.
You know, they already went sledding.
Yep.
They've already been out in the cold, got wet a little bit, got cold, and now they're, you know, inside warming up.
Yep. And I'm sure that they'll be back outside again before the sun goes down today.
Well, definitely want to have a good day today with the kids. You know, we're gonna try to play some family games and some board games and have some hot cocoa and, you know.
Cozy in. I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner yet. I'm open for suggestion if you guys want to drop something down in the comments. It's Friday, so usually we do like pizza night on Friday, but I need to go to the store, which I'm not going anywhere right now. No. But I need to go to the store and buy more stuff for that. Although I do have some alternatives, we can just have a different type of a pizza than what we usually have. So I don't know. But I'm not super feeling it today. It's like a snowy day. I almost feel like a stew or like a soup with some good bread.
Which I'm down for.
I don't know. I'm open for suggestion. If you guys want to drop it down in the comment section, I appreciate it.
If we can make the soup a little chunky or something, then yeah.
I was thinking more of like a potato bacon.
That sounds great.
I know. It's like one of your favorite ones that I'll make. Either that or a stew.
Yep.
Either I was thinking that or like a beef, well, maybe not beef because I can't have beef, but maybe like a pork stew or something.
We do have that ham in there.
Mm-hmm. I could do like a navy bean with ham.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, any of that sounds good.
Okay.
How many of you guys are like really big soup fans, and how many of you guys just don't like soup because all it is liquid?
Yeah, we have the great soup debate sometimes because I am a very big soup person. I love soup, all types of soup, thin soup, chunky soup, just soup, broth.
Yeah.
Gary doesn't really like soup that much
because there's no substance there. It's just liquid. Like
I want to chew my meals.
I do. I'm like, I have teeth. All right. I don't have no issues eating food. Like, come on, let me.
Like, I want it.
I want it. I don't know.
Ooh, look at that pretty bird. Is that a blue jay?
Yeah.
Ooh, a pretty blue jay just blew by.
But I don't know. How many guys are on that,
Yeah, how many of you guys,
one way or another,
who likes soup and who doesn't like soup? We want to know.
And why?
Anthony and I love soup. Anthony loves soup. Like he's like me with the broth, However, David is like Gary and doesn't like soup.
No.
So like,
I don't mind it.
Soup
I
debacle.
don't mind it if it's got like some substance behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd have to eat the whole bowl.
Yeah,
or
that's the point. Like,
no, the whole pot. Like,
oh,
you know what I mean? Like, I would have to eat the whole pot in order for it to actually do something for me in that aspect. Like, yeah. I need some substance.
It's all substance to me. It's nice.
So
either way, get ready because I think we're gonna have a soup tonight because I'm not feeling the pizza idea. Although I could do it. I'm just not.
No.
It doesn't feel like pizza weather.
No, I hear you. I'm down for some soup. I just like I said. My thick stews and thick soup aspect wise isn't really considered soup, but I consider it soup. All right.
Yeah. Gumbos and stuff, like thick stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Those are good too. They're all good. I like them all.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, the next thing that Gary and I are going to get working on for the house, though, is that ice and water shield whenever it decides to be ready and like safe enough for us to get up there. Yep. We're going to have to wait for the snow to completely melt. And if there's any ice, for that also to melt. So that way the zip board is nice and dry for us because we don't want to put ice and water shield on top of wet wood. It'll trap in the moisture and I don't think it's going to stick very well.
No.
It's not really very sticky. It's like just rubber stuff. And the sun, what?
The blue jay just landed on that.
Oh, I see him. Oh, how beautiful.
Mountain blue jay. Those things are cool, man.
I know. I want to spend some more time doing some bird watching out here. Sorry we're squirreling around, guys. Sorry we're squirreling around.
Birding around.
We're birding around. We're a little rusty, but
no, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a really, really good day. I'm really looking forward to the next little steps.
Oh, yeah. Some of the next steps, too. Now that we have that on, once we do, like, the ice and water shield, and I guess one of the other things we're going to want to do, too, is finish all of the zip board sheathing up on the sides of it, getting it completely finished off, and then
so we can do the windows and
the
everything else.
And then it'll be fully dried in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because right now, there is no snow on the floor. No. And it's all dry and stuff. However, there was and it didn't happen last night with the big snow. It happened like probably this morning, but there was some blow in through the cutout windows that got onto the zipboard floor a little bit. And so there's like a little bit of water in the mudroom on the floor, but it's nothing to be concerned with.
Drift snow. No.
It's like less than if somebody spilled,
Mm-hmm.
So.
But at the same time, it's a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go out there and sweep off a pond. You know what I mean?
Row, row, row your boat.
But it was that that roof is holding up really nice.
Yes.
Everything's holding up really nice.
It looks so good too, guys.
There's a foot of snow on our roof right now, basically. It's holding everything really nice. This deck is holding really good.
Yeah, and dry.
It's dry.
For once, this entire time that we've been here in Arkansas, for once, we have an outdoor space where the weather is either raining or snowy or sunny or whatever it is. We can go outside and we are protected from either the sun or the snow or the water, which is amazing.
We don't have any snow drift up against any of the doors whatsoever.
And, like underneath where the block basement is on the concrete, we actually have walkabout space where we're not having to get the snow out of the way or the rain out of the way when it rains. The only thing we get with the rain sometimes, because we don't have gutters, is the splashback. It will hit the concrete and it'll like splash when we get those really heavy rains.
That's where we're gonna definitely go with gutters and get all that situated and everything like that.
Yeah, but first. The roof.
The roof.
But first, the roof. So many things on our checklist, guys. So many things that we're going to start jumping into in 2025. I'm so looking forward to getting back to a lot of this stuff. But at the same time, since I mentally just went through a week of mental strain, I'm going to take the next few days to kind of unwind my brain just a little bit, have some good family time. And I am going to start getting back to some vlogging and stuff, but I think we're going to ease into it with some family vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I don't think they're going to be a whole lot of working, but you know us, we're always working. No. So
there's a lot that we can do now though.
Yeah.
Like, we can start drilling some holes for some plumbing and for some electricity and get everything sort of ready. So we can start running things.
Yep. It's exciting. So. Like we're at a turning point with our build. We truly are. Having the front mudroom have the zip board on the top sheathing done.
Having this have the zip board sheathing on top of it.
It just changed the game for us, man. And I'm so looking forward to this year. We've already been discussing it. It's at the end of the year and I guess the beginning of the new year. We discuss like what we want to get out of this year. Where do we want to be for this year? And, what are we going to do and have our attention, excuse me, what are we going to do and have our attention towards? And like last year and even the year before that, we did a lot of meetups and we did some traveling and, we did other things which were really needed and good for our soul and morale. And we definitely needed that at that time. So I'm happy that we did everything that we did. However, this year, shifting focus, I don't think that we're going to be going to any meetups or anything. And has literally nothing to do with anybody hosting or running them. We love everyone. It's just what me and Gary need to do for ourselves this year. We need to like hyper focus and
bust booty
and bust butt. That's what we're going to do. So that means traveling too, like going and visiting family and stuff like that. I had really wanted to go all the way to California in April, actually. But I think that it would be best suited for us to stick back and, focus on some things because a California trip to go visit with family, that's like going to be a 3-week trip easily.
No.
And I don't know if we can do that this year. So we've been talking about things and the way that we want to go about it and what we want to do and how we want to focus our attention. I will say though, we are still going to go to the Freedom Weekend thing.
Yes.
That's for sure going to happen.
We can't miss that.
We can't miss that at all. Like that's a given.
Yes. That'll be a nice little break.
Yeah.
Midway through the year of everything.
Yep.
It'll be pretty cool to see where we are at that point.
And it'll be really cool to go and see where our friends are at too. It's going to be really good.
Yes, indeed.
But I feel really good, guys. I got rejuvenated focus and I guess stamina and direction. And both of us, we were able to sit back and really reflect on last year and feel so grateful. And I think that's what made me so emotional when I was editing. I think that's what was making me so emotional because I would get to certain points of the video and I'm telling you, I would just like well up.
No.
Because I just get so emotional, like looking at everything and thinking about the grander picture and just how blessed and grateful, like overwhelmed with gratitude to the point of tears. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to well up right now.
Well, I feel like it's a video that we will definitely look back at, in the future, as well as our kids is look back at, you know, and our kids' kids. And it's a video that really defined what we were doing and why and how and everything.
Yes. And I think one of the things too that I really, enjoyed about that was, again, it was for like one of the first times that we were really not just sharing, but we were really like directing and dictating, like as far as what we feel, what we think, what it really is, what the picture is for us. Because what you see sometimes is not always like how it was or whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
You only get to see a little bit.
Yeah. A tiny little bit. tiny little bit. But anyways, friends, we are going to get back to doing some vlogging on Simple Life. I think right now, just the season of life that we're in and with the weather, with what's going on, we're going to bring you guys along for some homestead life. We got a lot going on the homestead with this weather and stuff. We got to make sure that everybody stays alive.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot to do. And we have a lot to prepare for the next steps for the mudroom. So I hope that you guys will stick tuned for some of that and enjoy hanging out with us for some of our daily life content.
It's gonna be a good year, a really, really good year, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
very big high hopes and goals.
Yes,
very, very big high hopes and goals. But that's every year.
Yep, every year.
Yeah, every year.
Every year.
But I'm gonna try to get back on the ball with doing real talk too, guys. This last week, like I said, I've been pretty much just like stuck in the matrix, and Gary's been doing other things. He just needed a break as well, you know, just needed a break. And,
relax my muscles.
Yeah.
In my neck. Mm-hmm. But it's been good. You know, I'm excited though. I'm really excited to get back to work, and we're gonna enjoy this snow day, and we're gonna get at it. Yeah, with clarity and renewal and enjoy. Yes. And above most, gratitude. Mm-hmm. So we're going to run, guys. We will hopefully see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try. No promises. I always say like, oh, I'm going to do this. And then life happens and life's me. But I'm going to try to see you guys tomorrow. Yep. So hopefully you guys can join us then. And until the next one, friends, we love y'all. And we hope you have a good one. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, you guys. Later.